Okay, so now you will go for fuselage. You will find it is cut here. So try to first join this part with the help of glue. So take the glue and make it place a little bit here. Put it like this. Then we have this. You can go for remove this like this. See, if it is little bit hot, you'll find a slightly gap here, so that it in the bend also you can make. It will not create any problem later on stage. So hold it till it dry. Okay, so here it is a little bit hot. That's why it is little bit Depron also it burn, but it did not create any problem. So once it is finished. You have to do one thing, wait for dry, cut off. Okay, now what do? You have to remove this. It is a little bit, the glue is a little bit hot, so it is burn a little bit, but it will not create any problem. So what you have to do, just fold it and remove this part. Slowly you try to remove, try to remove in a single piece, so that no Depron should be placed in between the slots. See, I am trying to remove in a single piece. So if anything is left, you can take your blade and try to remove all the foam present. So fine. So a little bit foam also you try to remove, so that you can get a perfect 90-degree join there. So same thing you do for this side also. So okay, so same thing you have to remove from this side. Okay, so clean this surface, always try to clean the surface. So here also, this part also you need to remove. And this side also you have to remove. Then you have to do dry fit like this. See, this two, always remember, this will go above. This is a fold like this. This part will go above like this. It will have to burn, so it will slightly have to bend this part. Similarly, this will go above. First, don't use any glue. First, you try to fix in dry. See, here it is not cut properly. So slightly you can remove the glues Depron like this, so that the B fold, A fold you will get. This is above. This part will go above like this, right? So then it have to fold like this, and finally this will be go to into the middle like this. It have to come. So this is the joint. What you have to do in this manner, you have to join. See, this part in the dry fit only you can fit like this. Then you can go for use the glue. So the dry, I haven't used any glue, but this is the way you have to apply, right? And then this point you have to use the horizontal vertical stabilizer. Okay, so now you can go for glue. So this side, always remember, use in the bottom here glue. So if it is a little bit hot, you can test here. This is the angle I don't need much. See, if it is much hot, try to remove little bit. Then you can go for applying the glue. So I am holding the one side glue and other side. So one line of the glue I am trying to apply. Up to the end you can go. Right, so somewhere a little bit more. Okay, then you bend it here, then you can take the help of a set square, like this. You can take the help of a set square to know the perpendicular, right? So similarly this side also you can apply, check whether it is 90 degree or not. Fine, wait till it dry, then only you can go for other side. So here you can, wherever you cut is there the deprone is bending the angle, right? So wait till it dry. This side you can observe, now it is little bit dry. So hold it till it dry. See here the glue is still wet. So I'm trying to make it 9 degree and holding it. Okay, similarly this side also you cut off. That also I have attached. You can observe that also I have attached. So finally I got this fuselage set. This part, what you have to do, it have to fit inside like this, exactly it will fit. So this side glue and this side glue is essential. So that I will do, I will put the glue this side, right, and other thing I will put the glue this side. Okay, once it's done, just place in between and take the help of your table, like this you hold, right, it will stick. So slightly in between, see it will stick if you apply for more time. So just apply and remove immediately, see it will stick. So I am removing immediately. Now I have a very flat joint. You can observe this is a very flat and nice joint I got. So the fuselage is over almost. What you have to do, I will place the horizontal vertical stabilizer. Before that, this part you can observe, this part is one sticker is there that you try to remove. I am cutting down this sticker, right, this kind of things you have to remove, this part, extension part which is there. So right, so this two part you remove. Once you remove, we have this surface. Now come to the horizontal vertical stabilizer. Here you have horizontal stabilizer and this is the vertical stabilizer. Try to fit first, try fit. Here we have bevel cut we have to do, and here also you have to do. So first do the bevel cut. This 45 degree you take and go on cutting like this. 45 degree bevel cut I am doing, so that you can get the hinge, proper hinge like this. See, now I have a proper hinge, up and down proper hinge. So before that you can use a little bit glue to become it more strong. Fine, so you can use a little bit glue here, so that at any times it will not come out. So same thing I am taking this angle gauze which is not required for there. Vertical stability, and I am removing the excess glue like this. So right, we can have in that manner angle. You will get a very good slightly glue is required, like so this, that it will not come out making point like this. Right, same thing you do for and taking the same vertical stabilizer also required for there to remove. Right, so here you are, this is my vertical stabilizer. So always try to fold like this so that we have a good hinge. See, now it is very good movement is there, very nicely movement is there. Same thing for vertical stabilizer also. Okay, so once it is over, you remove this part in the middle, you just press it, it will come out. It have to slide in this manner, right? Exactly, it will slide. Fine. So this is the dry fit, you have to check. Now it have to pass through this. You can observe there is a slot here, and there is a small extension which is coming. So this will be exactly fit here. You can observe this extension will go inside it, right? Now it is 100% perfect. You can observe it is 100% perfect. Okay, so once you get this, you can use the glue. So I have used the fit. Now you can use the glue correctly. So apply this. It's up to you. You can just press and use the glue side like this, whatever I am doing, and then you can go for downward also a little bit. Fine. Then here in the side you do apply the glue here bottom, and come to this side fuselage. Here it have to stick, so I am using the glue top this side. Then I will apply this side also. You can apply glue, see, this side and this side, so that it will fit here nicely. Okay, so here I have joined this. Now important is that you have to check the 90 degree. You have to check the 90 degree while attaching this. It is an excellent. This side also 90 degree, and the joint is also very much straight line this, because this slot while designing is exactly at the center of this line, center of the fuselage. So at this point your vertical stabilizer is exactly at the middle of the fuselage. Okay, so I have connected these things. You can observe this part have to join here the top, right? This have to go to the joint here at the top. Press it, right? This part have to join, and it should be very much straight like this. And once you feel like it is very much straight, you can use the glue here and here, right? Okay, so here is the small knots that will touch to the ground, and it will avoid this part. Hold it till it dry. Okay, so this is almost dry, you can observe. So next things, what this is your wings. So here the wing will be placed in this manner, right? So this is the very simple planes. Now what you have to go for, you have to go to join the power pack system. Okay, so this is dry. Next step, what you have to do, this is our power pack A1 series and A2 series, any one you can choose. It will move in anti-clockwise direction to produce the thrust, and go through this power pack A1 how I build. Okay, once you build this, what you have to do is just place inside. First slide this ESC and other things inside, okay, and then you put this power pack along this line, okay, little bit inside, you can observe. So we can take a little bit inside, right, like this. Once you feel happy, see, it is slightly towards right. If you observe while designing this power pack, it is slightly towards right. Once you feel it's right, you can use the glue in the side only. Here only you can use the glue, and this side you can use the glue. Whatever I am doing. Okay, then you press it and hold for some times till you can observe. So hold for some times, it will stick Okay, so what I've done, I place inside and apply the glue both the side. Okay, place the ESC inside like this, and it is slightly towards right because it is moving anti-clockwise direction. This produce because of gyro, it is the thrust produced in the left hand side. So nicely it is placed. So wait for till it dry. Once it dry, you can use battery and other things. So okay, so this is dry almost. What you have to do? You have to connect the to 3.7 gram. Remember, the weight of the plane is very. You are designing this plane on weight optimization. Very light. It is a ultralight, means the total weight should be around 200 gram. So keeping in that mind, I am taking a 3.7 gram servo. It is there in Parpec A1. You can choose also 9 gram servo. Is for Parpec A1 or A2. I told anyone can be used in this plane. Okay, so now here it is almost dry. Okay, so I have done up to this. So now here there is a two marking for servos. In the Parpec A1 you will find this 3.7 gram servos. So how to center off all, there is a video you can see center how to center off the servos. And then what you have to do, these markings are provided for 3.7 gram servos. So you can use 9 gram also. So first of all you cut the along the marking like this. This is not cut, because if someone wants for 9 gram servo also you can do, right? So cut it like this. Similarly this side also you cut. Make sure, see, this ESC should not cut, but there is a gap, you can see in that gap it will come. So like this. Similarly this side also you can take. Then you can use okay, so here I have made the holes. Now what is you have to do, you have to insert the servo. It is 3.7 gram servo from Parpec A1. So just you place here like this, right? And then you apply little bit glue here. No need of much glue. So slightly glue I am applying, you can observe. Okay, so same thing I have done here also. So two servo I install. After that what you have to do, you have to go through the Parpec. There is motor mounting. Here you will find two for control, one for rudder and one for elevator. Then you have to make a hole. See, there is a marking here, there, and you have to make a hole and then insert till both. So I have insert already. Both should be both half. Then apply the glue here and there, right? But for elevator, what you have to do, there is a two marking. Similarly here you can observe red marking here and here, the red marking. So the way I have used for rudder, same way I will use for elevator. See, for this side, this marking, you go for, take your blade and just give a twisting movement, you will get a hole. Then you insert this like this. Okay, so slightly it should touch here. You can observe now, slightly it is coming this side, right? Just it should touch the surface. Okay, and it should be completely vertical, 9 degree. Once you feel happy, it is completely vertical. Then apply the glue here. Okay, this side also a little bit I am applying. Fine. And in the bottom also a little bit. So wait till it dry, then coming to this side, here also there is a marking is there, same marking, red color marking you can observe. Then twist it this side, you'll have find this hole, place this and twist it. Now this side, this should become in this manner. Okay, you can observe it is also slightly touching here. Now once you feel happy, you can apply the glue here. Fine. So just glue have to come sufficiently like this. See, once again it should be completely vertical like this. Wait till it dry. Then the top also we can use. Okay. Now what you have to do, you have to apply the thread system. So before going to that, in your kit you will find a extra chloroplastic sheet. Make a bypass for this. You can take a scissor like this, cut around 1.15 centimeter around. See, like this. Here one marking is there. There I have to place, so something around this much. So this much I have to place here. That will guide the servo thread. Okay, like this you place. At the same time, what you do, the remaining things you place here at this point. See, one marking here also you will find one flat marking is there, so you place like this. Right, so wait till it dry. Once it dry, you can go through, and also what you have to do, take this small part and make it around 4 pieces, like 2 slot each. I will show you from press. I will cut once again. From here, take a piece like 1 centimeter. Right. Make 4 pieces. Each one will be like 3 slot. Each one will be around 3 slot. That will act as a guide. See, like this. Take a piece around 2 centimeter. You can place here 2 centimeter like this. Right. Now you make here. You have to around 5 hole, 5 to 6 hole. You take 6 hole. I am taking like this. One square you made. This is 2 centimeter. 2 centimeter you can take. I will make 4. I will make 4 here like this. Roughly it is not necessary. Here I will place this 4 pieces. That will help you to insert the sticks. Later on I will explain. So I will sticks one here like this. See, similarly I will stick here also another one. Make sure the holes are making this side. See, the holes are along longitudinal direction. You don't place like this. You have to place in this form. See, once again I am telling, the holes should be along this line. Don't place like this. You have to place like this. So similarly, place the wings first. Okay, place the wings first. Then you see where you have to place, because here I have to place, because I have to insert the sticks here. So along just close to this marking. So and take this one, place here very close to this marking. Black marking line is there, in that corner I am placing. Similarly, the last one, remember once again the holes should be along longitudinal direction. Okay, so it should be like this. Fine. So once it is over, now come to what is the need of this. This will act as a guide to the thread which is I will pass through this to control the control horns. So what I will do, these are the largest control horn, servo control you will find in the kit, or you will find in the servo. So place this like this. Make sure these two servo must be center off before you placing. Now take your thread. So I am using this nylon threads. You can use also same thing, white or black, it doesn't affect, right? So take this thread and then you insert one of the holes this side. Okay, before that, whatever you have remaining there, you place this and make it a little bit hard like this, so that it can be passed through easily. Okay, so once it is dry, it is still now it is not dry properly, so wait till it dry, then it will be easy to insert. Now I am inserting here, you can observe small hole is there, so I am inserting there. Okay, so the other side it have to come out. Okay, then here you tie. Okay, so once you tie, see, suppose if this will be used for rudder, so the first one is for actually for elevator and the last one is for rudder, right? So what you have to do, you have to pass through this hole, this hole, this hole, then it will come to here. So first of all you have to measure the thread how much is need. So I am folding here like this and take some extra, then you remove like this. Then once again the same process I will go, placing this with a glue, little bit glue, then making it hard like this. So wait till it dry. Once it dry, it can easily pass through the hole of this chloroplast. Okay, so next step what you have to do, take this and pass through the extreme holes like this. Okay, so here it is comes. Make sure there should not be any twist, right? So it should be free from any other wires like this. You have to remove properly. Okay, next what you have to do, it have to pass through this hole, extreme hole. You can see it have to pass through this extreme hole like this. because I have used glue, it should come out on the surface. If it not coming, take some this your rods what are provided for your now it come. This is provided for your landing gear. So it come out in this direction. Similarly, it should come out from this hole. See, it should come out any extreme hole you can take. This topmost hole I am taking. Pass through this. Okay, use this rod to make it pass through other side. Right, it came out. Right. So once it is come out, you have to insert this. This is already in the extreme hole of this servo. Already I have used this. So here we can pass through this. The holes are next step. It should be the clear. Control on servo control. Try to insert in the extreme hole of this servo control. Right. So here is a little bit tricky, or else you can remove this and hold in your hand and try to insert this thread in that hole. There is a very small hole you can observe, right? So here I insert here this thread. Next, what you have to do, same way you do in the other extremes. See, always remember when you are inserting, you place this first. Okay, you place this like this. So the other side also you have to insert like this, right? In the other extreme hole only I am taking. Like this. Now the other extreme hole I have taken. Now press this. Same way, the way you have to pass through this two and this two, you have to pass through this, this and this to reach here. That will guide the threads. It's a little bit difficult, but it will work nicely. So I prefer this method. And moreover, this is a you are planning to make a very light plane so that you have very less damage. So if you use push rod, it will make the plane too heavy. So here see, I have taken this side because the glue is there at the end of the thread, so it will help easily to pass through these holes like this. Just placing and place it. Okay, once if it's not going, same way you have to use a rod just to pass through this. Okay. You can pass through the most extreme hole like this and try to pass through slowly and then insert the hole. Don't give any pressure. Right, now it came other side, you can observe. So once it comes this side, you can come to the top once again, to the top, right? This is the most little bit boring part in this. Now come this side. Now here you observe, here also one hole is there. So just place in this hole, insert this hole, right? So make sure this should be very much straight. right? When you apply the glue, so hold it here very much straight, or else you can use a sellotape just for temporary attachment. You can use a sellotape like this. Take a sellotape, right, and place it here with keeping it co-linear like this. Keep it extra so that it will be easy to come out at any stage. You can see very much co-linear, the same straight. Now once you are happy with this, keep it, give a tension, make it tight. Then you apply glue here little bit, right, here little bit, and then here, right. Now come to this side, you can see this side. Apply the glue, here, okay. Then turn 2 round, just make it 1 turn enough. Hold it till it dry, but make sure this should be very much straight, okay. Wait till it dry, give it 1 or 2 rounds. Okay, so this rudder I have done already. Slightly small movement is there, no problem, because you are have to just you need for turning, no need of any hovering, or you are not. This is not a 3D plane. This is a trailer press. A small movement only it need. Next, come to the elevator. So same way I will go. You start with this side, right? This hole, and you end with this hole, right? So first of all, you see the hole is not clear. I have to clear this hole. See, because the laser cut part is still there. So I am trying to remove that. Similarly, this side also the laser cut part is there. So try to remove that. So okay, remove. Come to this. Same way I will approach. I will take this thread, but here only one hole you have to pass through, right? Keep this, put a glue over this, over the thread, and try to move like this. So now the glue layer is there in the thread, that will help you to pass through the holes easily. So I will take this hole thread and I will insert this hole. Here is the hole, you can observe. So I pass this through hole. Now just roughly I will take how much length I need. I need around this much length, 2 times this. So I am removing here, right? I am breaking the thread. Now come to and join here, like whatever you have done for radar, same way I am trying to approach for elevator also. Okay, so here is the, I am attaching a little bit glue here so that it will not come out further. Next, you need to pass through 2 holes like this. You can take the extreme side, once again whatever you have done, For the same way you have to do for the elevator also. See, it comes out from other side. You need a little bit patience here to properly pass through these holes. So it is coming out like this. See. Now come to the servo control. You place this once again, the extreme hole of the servo control you have to play insert, right, like this. See, here also you observe, when you tight, it should be very much horizontal. So other side of the servo control also I have to pass. Okay. Now you can insert this here. Same way, the extreme hole you have to pass through the extreme hole. Right, slowly you insert and pass through. You can use nails. If you use nails, it will be quite easy and it will come out very easily. Right, I can use a rod also, no issue. See, it is coming out other side. Okay, so last part left is here at the end of the elevator. Here insert another hole. Here is the hole. I will take this from this side. Okay. Now when you tight, make sure it should be very much horizontal. Then give it 2 round. Then use glue. Once again I am telling, when you tight this thread, let us say now glue is there, so it should be very much horizontal. Then you tight and wait for it till it dry. Okay, so wait till it dry. Once it dry, you can use this cutter. Now you can see we have a good elevator movement. Very small, but it's okay. It will work nicely. Downward movement and upward movement, downward movement and upward movement. So my 2 servo is installed. Now I try to put the wings. See, when you put the wings here, the wing you have to place it like this. Exactly it will touch here, right? And this line should be exactly in the center of this 2 servo in this manner, right? To hold that, I have to use 2 sticks. So now go and install the sticks. So just around the middle of this you can take, okay, then pass through. In the other side you can find, make sure the AC should come out, or else on the other side also in the middle is there. So take a hole like this, right? So you can view inside where you are inserting, and accordingly you can do. See, if I remove, I will get wherever I insert previously. Now you can see it should come out. Okay, so take some length. You can break from here, right? Similarly, this side also you can easily visible. Take in the middle, hold it, then Similarly this side also you have just hold on this surface, take in the middle. Now wherever you created hole, there you have to insert like this. So these corrective strips will not will help you to damage the deprone. Will not help to damage the deprone. So next part, you have to place the wing. This aerofoil to the front. This is the front side. Now you can use two rubbers like this. See here, you can observe it is damaging. So small coroplastic piece here and here is required before attaching the rubber band. So what you do is, it will damage this part. So you take the coroplastic sheet provided for you around. So small part around 5 cm I will take both sides. So and 4 holes, just from here 4 holes. Take it 4 holes and cut like this. Similarly, make it another piece. These around 4 holes, right? Here it becomes 5 holes, so it doesn't problem. I remove another holes. So you place here one, here one. That will not allow to damage the wing. So roughly in the middle, place roughly in the middle and slightly towards the front, so that always the coroplastic will be subjected to rubber band. And similarly this side. Okay, so wait till it dry.
কাটি কোনি
হেলে গলা তার ভয়েস গলা ব্যাটারি চলা না
সুপার 7 লিখি দি
হ্যাঁ
7 হ্যাঁ
হ্যাঁ
সুপার 7
so we have completed the visualize everything. Now already I have connected the receiver. You can see I have created a hole here. I connected the receiver, and as per your size of the receiver you can adjust where you have to place. Now the most important is what is the weight of the battery without weight of the plane without battery. See now I will try to attach here this thing with my two rubber. Right click like this. So here I am attaching the two rubbers. See the main objective of this coroplastic I have attached because it will take the load of the rubber. You can observe if this is not there, then make sure this line and this servo are in the same line so that it will be center. Now CG, it depends on the battery. Normally you keep it around, if you are using landing gear then 500 mAh will balance you. If you are not using landing gear, then you should take around 1000 mAh battery. So 500 I have and 1000 I have. 1000 to 900 mAh battery will balance you. Okay. So see the weight of the battery, weight of the plane. See, I will take here. This is my weight machine. So here you can observe. Now I am lifting the plane, so it is initially in 0 position. You can check. Now if I lift, it comes around this weight machine at the CG 15 gram. Then you will get around accurate weight. See, now I am on my weight machine. You can observe. Now if I try to lift, it is around 160 gram. So 160 gram. Once again you check, it is 0. Now if I release, it comes around 155 gram. So weight without battery is 155 to 160 gram. Now if you put down the battery, normally you have to check the CG. So here is, I have taken a 1000 milliampere battery. You can go for 900 milliampere battery. So place at the edge, you can use a sellotape like this. I have taken a sellotape, this one, and then you place, see, this is your make sure this should be in outside. ESC, it comes from ESC, from power pack, and this is the connecting for battery. So place it and use a sellotape like this. Right, now check the CG. CG is where it is, folding line is there, that is the CG line. So hold it. So it is, you can observe it is a perfect balance plane. See, with the 2 finger only I am holding, it is perfect balance. Now if you go for the checking the weight, once again I will hold at the CG. Now see my how much weight it will show in from my weight machine. So put it in the CG level first. See, it is now on balance nicely. Now hold it here, then on, go for, then you release. See, it is around 230 gram or around 220 gram. Just 2-3 times you measure, then take the average. See, now once again I on. Now I am releasing. So it is in 220 gram. So it comes around 220 to 230 gram. Okay, now come to the transmitter, receiver setting, servo, travel, everything. So what I will do, I will on my transmitter first on your transmitter, right? So next go for connecting the battery to ESC like this. Red should be goes to red, black should be goes to black. Now you see, this is my radar travels. I have taken 90% dual rate and 30% expo, because my servo is much longer distance. You can see, just to make it collinear, you can observe the movement. And then elevator, you can see, when it's going down, the elevator should go up. For elevator, I have taken around 60 to 70% of dual rate to 30% of expo. See why you are taking so much more, because the servo travels are placed much away. So through thread it is passing through the power. So if it is not tension properly, see, it is not properly tension provided here. So accordingly you have to adjust. If it not like this, you can tight by rotating one. If you not tight, you just rotate one round and then you place it like this. Then you place it, right? Then you will get little bit tension in the thread. Now you can see the servo movement and elevator. Okay, fine. So this is my